Yes, it took me about 24 hours or more before I was able to sum up courage to come back to the camera and speak to you wonderful subscribers of mine. And it's just basically about how I felt. Of course, the Super Eagles failed to qualify for the 2026 World Cup after so much hope that we had. You know, millions of Nigerians, those home and abroad, had so much hope in this particular team, and we still do have because it was via penalty shootouts. They gave everything they've got. Respect to all the players. Respect to Victor Osimhen, who gave everything. He gets injured every time he comes to play because of the kind of commitment and the energy and everything he really uses whenever he dons the green, white, green jersey of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And chin up, guys. We have a tournament to play, which is the AFCON. And we just need to get our acts together again and try and prepare for the next World Cup, which is going to be hosted by Morocco, Spain, and Portugal in 2030. Well, that's our story, unfortunately. Welcome to my channel this wonderful day. My name is AySuga, and it's the day after, maybe about 20, depending on when you're watching this video. It's the day after Nigeria's failure to qualify, for the World Cup 2026, and a lot has happened. I must say, a lot has happened. But we don't want to talk about those things that have happened. Is it the voodoo claim by the coach, or his apology that came on later and he's apologized for his theatrics, his drama, after he reacted following what he suspected to be the use of juju. And that's Coach Eric Shell, by the way. So I understand how he felt. He expected, all of us were very hopeful and very positive that the Super Eagles will soar over the Leopards of DRC, but it did not happen. And well, that's the case of the Super Eagles. All the players have returned back to base. They are going to be preparing for this weekend's different crackers, across Europe. So we wish them all the best. Now, let's go straight up to what the Nigeria Football Federation has said. NFF issues heartfelt apology to President Tinubu, federal government, and people of Nigeria on Super Eagles World Cup setback. The Nigeria Football Federation wishes to openly and sincerely apologize to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to the federal government as a whole, and millions of Nigerians, now most especially our passionate, loyal football fans, following the Super Eagles' failure to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup Finals. Sunday's loss to DRC in the Africa Playoff Final in Rabat remains a moment of profound sadness for Nigerian football. For a nation where the Super Eagles serve as a symbol of unity, hope, and collective pride, missing out on the World Cup for a second consecutive time is a disappointment of great weight and emotional depth. The NFF, the technical crew, and the players understand the gravity of this moment. We understand the expectations Nigerians rightly hold. We understand the passion and sacrifice of a country that has always stood firmly behind its team through triumphs and trials, and we recognize that our collective effort did not deliver the outcome this nation deserved. In the dressing room after the match, the pain among the players was palpable. Many struggled to speak. Throughout the long journey of this qualification campaign, we were privileged to receive enormous support from the federal government through the National Sports Commission, the National Assembly, the ministries, departments and agencies, our diplomatic missions, the media, and above all, the passionate fans whose devotion remains unmatched anywhere in the world. Football in Nigeria is more than a game. It's a national language, a bridge across cultures, a source of pride and emotional identity. A powerful symbol of unity that binds over 200 million people as one family. We owe it to this nation to honor that bond with sincerity, accountability, and action. As we look forward, our immediate attention turns to the Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025, which begins shortly. The tournament presents an opportunity for healing, for renewal, and for demonstrating the resilience that has always defined Nigerian football. In the coming days, the Nigeria Football Federation board and management will enter into a rigorous review process, honest and uncompromising and strategic. We will evaluate the technical, administrative, and structural gaps that led to this outcome, and we will take decisive steps to reposition our national teams for future success. We make this solemn commitment to the people of Nigeria. We will rebuild trust, we will restore pride, we will reclaim our standing on the global stage. We will not allow this disappointment to be final word on Nigerian football. Nigeria is a nation of resilience, of spirit, of unyielding hope. Just as our people rise from every challenge, so too will the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So that's the statement coming from the stables of the Nigeria Football Federation. What do you think about this statement? How did you feel and how did you react following the ouster of the Super Eagles? And I don't think playing the blame game will really help at this point. I just know that we need to get our acts together. We need to recalibrate. We need to, just like the NFF statement said, we need to just get it right now. Get things sorted, and deal with what could be the challenges from our KIDA teams, to infrastructure, to administration, to everything. It pains me so hard that the Super Eagles will not be participating with the kind of players that we have. Osimhen has been nominated again for the Africa Player of the Year. Yes, he may not win it, but it just shows how much of a quality we have if he can make it in 3 years, the second time on the podium. And we have Ademola Lookman, who is going to come back hopefully to his best. Moses Simon and the rest who should or deserve to be at the World Cup, but unfortunately they are not going to be part of it. Please don't forget to comment, like and share and subscribe to this channel as I start unfolding, all the interviews and content ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations, which is where my attention will fully be on right now. Well, long live Nigeria, long live the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.